She braids her granddaughter's hair, whispers of the sea, tales of stars and moons where dreams roam free. Her laugh's a symphony, a gentle dancing spree.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I just dropped my rubber band. Hold on. Hope everybody is having a spectacular day. I am feeling marvelous, and I am so excited that it is Wednesday already this week. I have to go get my granddaughter this afternoon, and I will have her till this evening. My daughter will be here after school. She's got a meeting or something. I don't know what she's got going on, but anyway, she'll be here. And then I will go and pick up my granddaughter tomorrow afternoon, Thursday, and they don't have school on Friday. My daughter has to go have parent-teacher conferences, but my granddaughter does not have to go. So granddaughter will be spending the night with Granny Thursday night, and she'll be with me all day Friday night, and all day Saturday. And my daughter will come and get her Saturday, late afternoon, early evening-ish. So I'm going to have a lot of fun this weekend with my granddaughter. I have some things that I've been decluttering from my home that I am going to be both taking pictures and listing in my local Facebook marketplace to try to sell them, really just to get rid of them, and whatever I don't sell, and then also the other items that I've already deemed for donation, I will be getting them all ready to go and taking them off to be donated. I still have got to work some in my closet because I am still losing weight, y'all. I am so excited and so happy to tell y'all that I crossed that 100-pound mark. I actually got weighed yesterday and I've lost 3 pounds. So I was at 216, which puts me at 213, and I started at 315. So that means I've lost 102 pounds, and it has been 14 months. So 14 months, 102 pounds. I am ecstatic with that. So I am continuing on my protein-rich diet and increasing my exercise and walking as I go along for overall wellness. Now, I think we've been talking about how, we have to take care of the whole person, not just physically, but we have to take care of us mentally, emotionally, spiritually. We have to take care of our whole being. So I have been doing a lot of things. Y'all know I'm into journaling now. I still have not decided on my Journey Mirror journal from Blue over at Journey Mirror. Shout out to Blue. She is a member, channel member. I do have all the members listed in the description of this live stream. I have relatively new is Hanging Out with Jen from the crafting community. Then we have Simply Katie Walks. Welcome back, Katie, from the kind of crafting, cooking, exercise community. And, excuse me, our newest member is Body Illusion. She became a cocoon. And y'all know we have caterpillars, cocoons, and butterflies. And so I now have 16 paid members. And I appreciate each and every one of you every month for faithfully paying that membership fee. And I hope that you find value in my memberships and in my channel. I will be putting out a video the 1st of October for our members only monthly video. I already have planned that we are going to have our monthly live stream is going to be on. I had it here, I thought, because I have to make the, no, got to go back. I have to make the thumbnail and get it scheduled. But it is going to be on October the 14th, and October the 14th is a Tuesday night, and it will be at 7 o'clock Tuesday night. Okay. Oh, I'm getting my calendar stuck in the wall, in the tape over here. I am not happy about that. There we go. Okay. So October 14th at 7 p.m. will be our October members only live stream. And I think I thought about Suno too. Let's see if I have Suno in here yet. No, I don't have it in my, but I have it planned also. The Suno is going really, really well. And it's going to be October 25th at 8 p.m. Okay, so we have the 14th is a Tuesday, 7 p.m. will be members only live stream. And then on Saturday, October 25th at 8 p.m. will be the Suno. Okay, so this is going to be a 7 p.m. members only live. And then October 25th will be 8 p.m. Suno live. Suno Showcase number 4. I did say during the Suno Showcase that I might make it twice a month instead of just once a month. But for right now, I'm not going to schedule one for other than once for the month. I will try to plan to have some more Suno stuff going on. But anyway, I did want to mention again about Blue's Journey Mirror Journal. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to write in it. She did give me an idea, though, that I can purchase one that I write in, and then I keep this one that is personally signed and autographed, which is what I may do. But it brings me to the point about journaling, that journaling is a very helpful way to get your thoughts out of your mind and down onto the paper. So even if it's just, any kind of notebook, you can get something pretty, you can get a journal, like this is kind of nice. Whatever you really want to do to be able to journal, it's a good way of, like I said, getting the thoughts down on paper, but it's also a great way to have a record of how you were feeling, what you were thinking about, what things were you praying about at that particular time. I actually have a separate like prayer journal type thing that I do. But you can have, all in one, you can have them separate, you can really do whatever you'd like to do with that. But journaling is a really good way to clear your mind, get your thoughts down on paper. I suggest keeping the notebook near your bed so that right before you go to bed at night, you could journal what you're grateful for, journal anything you don't want to forget first thing in the morning. And then that way, in the morning when you wake up, before you even grab for your phone, you know, go ahead and take a look at that and see what it was you were thankful for the night before and see if you're thankful for anything different that morning. Also, go ahead and see what it is you have planned for the day so you know what you've got to get accomplished. I'm very big about schedules, and I like to write things down and cross them off as I accomplish them. Not everybody likes to do that. I find great joy in knowing that I have accomplished the tasks that I deemed important for that particular day. Sometimes we as we age, our memories get a little fuzzy sometimes, and sometimes we can miss appointments, or be thinking it's on a certain day and it comes to be a different day. I've actually done that. Good morning, Body Illusion. Welcome. I did give you a little shout out about you becoming a member. Thank you again so much for being a member and becoming a cocoon. I appreciate that so much. And I do have your channel in the member shout outs on this video. And I always share out Body Illusions content anyway, but now that she is a member, she gets more member shout outs through these live streams, and she also gets them on the on my community wall. I will shout out her live streams and her videos, which I do for all my members. So if I'm not shouting out your content, hey, drop me an email. Let me know. I'll go and check and make sure notifications are on properly. And I do tend to go to my members' channels more often than not and see what you've been up to and catch up on your content. I do watch your content as well as share it out and give you shout outs. So that being said, the next thing I want to talk about that I've started doing that has really helped me a lot is meditation. Now, I'm still doing the healing your inner child meditation, which for me works well because that is something that I'm still working on. When I complete that and no longer feel like I have to do the inner child healing meditations, I will continue just doing, regular meditations. I have found Victor over at Truth Wave. I will put his information in the description box. He does meditations twice a day. I think it's like 7:45 a.m. and 7:45 p.m., but he's in a different time zone. So I think it's 9:45 a.m. and p.m. for me. Hi, married in Arkansas, Miss Lisa, another one of our beautiful members. Thank you so much for joining us. She is most likely on her lunch break, just popping in to be supportive and say hello. So hello to Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa does a lot of writing. She has a blog, I guess you'd call it, over on WordPress. She also does a lot of Suno songs, and she does some of the Sims gaming type things and all of that. So y'all check out Married in Arkansas, and your link is in the description of this video or this live stream, and I will continue to share out your channel and your content, and I do appreciate your support so very much. So, like I was saying with the meditation, it's not something I ever thought I would be doing, but I actually enjoy it. It is very comforting to be able to clear my mind for even a few minutes and just relax and breathe and feel at peace. So consider meditation. It's not for everyone, but, and I'm not, going all hippy dippy on y'all, but I do like to meditate. So, like I said, I will put his, I think it's Truth Wave Energy. Let me see if I can find his link real quick and I'll drop it. Well, first thing, it would help if I could spell because I totally messed that up. I got it. And there we go. And his name is Victor Truth Wave Energy. I hope that y'all will check him out and see if you like it. And like I said, he does it twice a day, morning and evening. So chances are you can catch him sometime. BJ says, that's my problem too. Echo, LOL. Yeah, it's like shut the brain off. Stop thinking about what's going to happen in the future. Stop planning every minute of my life. Just take a minute to breathe. Take a minute to enjoy the journey, as they say. Enjoy your life. Everything is not about plans and schedules and rush and all of that. I no longer live in the past, and I'm working very hard not to live in the future. I want to live right here, right now, in the present time, in this moment that I'm here with y'all right now. I did work on a few videos this morning that'll be coming out in the next 4 or 5 days. Since I'm going to have the baby so much, I have got things kind of scheduled out ahead so that I won't be absent from YouTube while I'm being granny. I went live last night on this channel. Now, I went live the other day over on Chloe the Cheweenie's channel, and I was live for 45 hours, I believe it was, because Stephanie from the WSFN channel has introduced me to OBS, which is Open Broadcasting System. I believe that's what it stands for. Anyway, it is a free way that you can stream on YouTube, and you can stream your previous videos and live streams and run them for extended amount of time. Now, my restream that I go live on, even though I have the paid version, does not allow me to download more than 5 videos at a time, and they have to be what do you call it? Less than 20 minutes. Gosh, I couldn't even think of what it was. So yeah, I can't go. Even when I would run it on Chloe's channel with those 5 videos downloaded, I had to be right there at the computer to start the next video and keep changing up the videos. So in order to get watch hours over there on Chloe the Tweenie, I will be running it, and I'll be running her streams mostly during the weekends, like starting late Friday night and running overnight Saturday and Sunday probably. I am only going to run them for 10 to 12 hours because even though YouTube ran it for that long, 45 hours, it's still processing. And that was a couple days ago that I ended it. And so I don't know when or if YouTube will ever approve that video and put it out. The one I did last night on this channel that I ran for a little over 11 hours, not quite 12 hours, that one is already processed and available on my channel. And I've already can see the watch hours that I got from it. So I do think that it is a really great program system to be able to use. I played with it last night, found out that while it's running a pre-recorded video, I can pop up in a window and be live and interact and talk, and y'all be able to hear me. And I can turn the volume down on the pre-recorded video, and then you're able to, hear it. BJ says 10 hours is the limit per stream. Anything above that doesn't get processed. Okay, so good to know. So I will still be running things overnight, 4 watch hours on Chloe's channel. But like I said, they will start and stop. They will not be, all those hours at one time. And I will be doing some streams on this channel with my Suno music and my Bible readings, my devotions. I will make a combination type playlist, and then I'll put that on at night. I'll probably start going live 9:30-ish, 10 o'clock, something like that, to just chit chat for a few minutes. And then I will start the overnight stream, and we will have that running overnight. Hello, Matt. And Sophia is what we call her because I can't speak that language, just pronounce her name. She said, wanted to leave a hello, can't say since I'm getting blown by the coastal winds right now. Oh no, please be safe. And I look forward to your next videos on that. I've got to get over to your channel and see what you've been up to. But thank you so much for coming in and leaving a like. I do appreciate it very, very much. So anyway, be on the lookout for that. If you see Late Night Live posted, because what I'm going to try to do is try to figure out how to do it on the OBS where I can just put out a live with me on it talking, and then be able to go ahead and start the playlist to have it run overnight. And if you're not doing anything and you want to pop in there and leave a like and leave a comment, I would appreciate it on both Chloe's channel and on this channel. And if you have extra channels or a TV or anything like that that you would be able to run it on to help me with watch hours, I would appreciate it. You can always just run one of my regular playlists as well. But I think this might make it a little easier and a little quicker to build up those hours over on Chloe. I would like to get Chloe at least partially monetized, if not, where she can have ads on her videos and I can make a little income, very little, because YouTube, as we all know, does not pay very much. It's pennies on the videos. Oh, okay. BJ says you can use your cell phone as a camera on OBS. It works great. And see, I may do that. I may add that in as a second camera, or, I can even use this camera because like I did last night, I was able to have the video running over here and put the window up for my stream or my, me talking. So I will figure it all out. You will probably see a lot of little testing lives from time to time with me playing around with it. But once I get it down and I know how to do it, my plan is to get Miss Body Illusion set up on it. Handcrafted by Jacquie came in the stream last night and said she has OBS, but she doesn't use it because it's, difficult for her. She doesn't really know how to do it. I told her as soon as I learn how to do it, I will help her any way I can with it. And that goes for everyone. Anybody who needs help with StreamYard, Restream, Canva, Suno, OBS, anything that I know how to do, I am willing to share. And I am willing to help anyone because as Stephanie and I talked this morning, it's all God. We needed a way to do this, and God let Stephanie find it and then let Stephanie share it. So, whenever you have anything that you need to do and any issue in your life, don't forget about praying about it. It doesn't have to just be for the major things. If you're confused about something or you just want clarification on something, say a little prayer. You will be surprised at how God uses our universe to connect with us and to share information. It's amazing. BJ says there's an app called OBS Ninja for the phone. Oh, got to write that down. OBS Ninja. For phone. And use camera on phone with OBS stream. Hi, Ark Wildman. How are you doing today? He says, howdy. Howdy. So yes, that will help a lot, BJ. Thank you. BJ, my friends, BJ Misadventures. He has some of the cutest shorts on his channel. He is a deaf content creator who is creating music, believe it or not. He does have a playlist on his channel for his music. Right now, he's doing premieres on Mondays and Thursdays, 1 p.m. Pacific and 4 p.m. Eastern, Monday and Thursday. And he's doing the old silent Laurel and Hardy movies. And I believe he said his next series is going to be some Betty Boop stuff. But he's got all kinds of things. He does game nights over there as well. Please check out my dear friend BJ at BJ's Misadventures. I will drop his link. Let's get it. He has helped me make Granny and Cuddles and Chloe into cartoons, along with animating some of my butterfly images as well. He is located in Canada. There we go. And I need to give a shout out to Steve-O, the seventh son Steve-O. You have seen him in my chats, and he has been we have shared some of his music on the Suno showcases. Last night, he came in the stream, and I was talking about, how I've got the 2 other channels and, that I'm trying to work on them and I'm trying to get things, going over there and all. And this morning when I check my emails, guess who I have email from? Not 1, but 2 emails from Steve-O, a song for Chloe's channel and a song for Granny's channel. So I have more music that I will be adding into their videos and live streams. And I'm really excited about that because this whole Suno AI kind of thing is a whole new world for a lot of us. And it's so nice to have other friends who are involved in it too and who are learning and will share with you. And it's just something so incredible. So if you've not thought about it, tipped your finger or foot into the waters of Suno, I encourage you to try. In the description of my videos is not only the link to that Suno app, but also the link to my personal page over there. Now, granted, I have very few songs that are published. I've talked about this before. I have a lot of songs over there in the work in progress stage. I am in the process of getting them downloaded, getting them made into videos, and getting them out on my channel. And then I will go in and decide what things to publish and what things to delete. And I'll get that cleaned up. And then you will be able to go over and check me out on Suno. So that is a big job I have to do, but it's in the future. Distant, but near future. Also, Mary over at Blessed to Crochet and Blessings to Connection. She was my guest Monday night, and she also was a guest on the Suno Showcase. She has been writing music as well, and so does Star. So does Miss Lisa at Married in Arkansas. So, Mary messaged me yesterday with a Facebook group that is tips and tricks about Suno. You can also share your Suno music over there. And that will help to grow your Suno following, which in turn should help to grow your YouTube channel. I have extra channels that I've done nothing with. That I actually am kind of toying with the idea of doing a Suno music channel that I just put out my Suno stuff on. So that may be in the works. Keep your eyes open for that. You know, I will bring it to you here and share everything with everyone because that's just who I am. I do think it's amazing the things that we can do with Suno, and I'm very excited to be doing it. So let's see, what time is it? It's 12:36. Okay, so we're about 30 minutes into this live stream. The rest of this live stream, I really want to hear from y'all. Let's do a little Q&A about wellness. Share with me in the chat, and afterwards, anybody on the replay crew, you can share it in the comment section. But share with me, what do you do to take care of your wellness, to take care of your entire body? Because I like to learn from other people. And I like to hear from other people what worked and what didn't work. You know, it's not just about our successes. It's also about our failures, because those failures become lessons that we know we need to change something in that process to make it work. I actually am looking over on my kitchen counter. I have my bones out, 3 packages of bones thawing out, so that I can pop them in the oven and roast them and get them in the pot and start making my next batch of beef bone broth. Y'all, I have had 2 batches of beef and 1 batch of chicken. I pulled my last container of chicken broth, bone broth, out of my freezer today because I have 1 serving left for tomorrow in the fridge, and then I'll need what's in this container. Hello, Daisy May. Welcome. Daisy May is also a member to my channel. Daisy May goes live like 3 times a day, And she has memberships and does a lot of members only trips to the beach and baking and just all kinds of things. She goes live about 8 a.m. Eastern time and does tea time. And then she goes live in the afternoon for some sort of games. And then she goes live at night, usually doing a crossword puzzle. I myself love the crossword puzzles. I just haven't been able to get over there lately to participate, but I do enjoy it. So if y'all have not connected with Daisy May, please do. Her link is in my description on this live stream, as well as all the other members to my channel. We're now up to 16 members. That is my record high for paid memberships, and I am so excited and thankful and grateful. I have had a few members leave and new members come, but that's okay because everybody has their own personal taste and their own pocketbook to worry about. And I've had to leave a couple of memberships that I was in due to that same problem with not enough funds to cover everybody's. So I'm trying not to have to lose too many that are members to my channel. If you're supporting my channel, I'm trying to support your channel as well. I would ask if you could share out my videos on your community walls. I have found that sharing things out really does help. And I've created Facebook accounts now for Fun with Granny and for Chloe the Chewini so that I can also share things out over there on their channel, on their Facebook pages as well. I would love to get to the point where I'm going live on Facebook and live on YouTube. I'm not there yet, folks. I don't know how to do all of that. I've got to learn how to do it. And until I learn how to do it, I will just be posting things over on Facebook, and I will be going live from YouTube and OBS, which is also through the YouTube. I do want to invite everybody to look me up over on Facebook. I have my main page, which is just my name. And then I have Living My Best Life. Then I have my weight loss journey. And then I also have Kaleidoscope of Happiness, which is a private members only group, which may be changing, however, because for some reason, Facebook will let anybody join it if they are in my other groups. And so every day, just about, I have to go in and delete somebody. Hello, Fabian Electrical Services. Welcome, welcome. And so I may just not have that be private. I may just open that one up as just Kaleidoscope of Happiness and have it be a public group. I've only had 2 members that were interested in being in the private group. I also had the Signal chat, which is a private chat that we can also do video calls on. Anybody that is a member who is interested in getting in that, let me know. I'll give you the link to it. Right now, it's just myself and Lisa from Married in Arkansas. Sorry. I may start up a Signal chat for just friends of YouTube, and anybody that comes in any of my channels would be able to come in there and chat as well. So that's, a thought. I'm thinking about it. I don't know if anybody's ever used Google Meets. I've always been a little shy about it, thinking it was mostly about, people trying to hook up and stuff. And I'm not about that. However, my good friend, Misha, over at Awakened by the Looking Glass Reflection, and she is the one that told me about Suno. She is also the one that makes me beautiful butterfly AI images. She invited me on a group meet the other day, Google Meet, and I went and joined in on that. And it was Really good. Really nice. I enjoyed it. And it was fun. And that way you can have your camera on or off. You can either just use your voice and talk, or you can see each other, or you can even, they even have all these little emojis you can be. I was a strawberry and then I was a dog, so it was fun. Fabian Electric says, I think if you have Restream, it shows you to stream on other platforms. Yes, Restream does allow you to do it on other platforms. I just haven't hooked up, I guess you would say, hooked it up correctly so that I can try that. And I'm not sure with the OBS. OBS, you might be able to stream over to um, Facebook as well. Yes, it is kind of like Zoom, but it is 100% free, and it doesn't have the limits on how many people you can have in there and how long you can be on for, and all of that. But now these late night streams that I've done over on Chloe the Chewini and on this channel last night, it was really like it was our own little private little thing, because BJ and Stephanie and Body Illusion, they came and they hung out with me and we chatted, and then we'd go on about our day, and then we'd pop back in and see what was going on and chat some more or whatever. So it's really fun. Google Meets, first time I'm hearing of it. Okay, Fabian. Yeah, check it out. Google it. Google Meets. And see what it's all about. It was really interesting. Yeah, think about it, BJ. It would be cool, I think, So, anyway, anything that increases our connections and the ways we can communicate with each other, that's what I'm looking for. Now, I will try to remember all these channels that I've mentioned and go back and put them in the description box as well. But if I don't, come on my channel or email me and I'll get you their links. I'm bad about that. I could just write it down, huh? I mentioned Misha and Blessed to Crochet, Stebo. Okay. I'll try to remember that. Oh, and Stephanie and BJ. Okay, I think I'm caught up. I think I got everybody. So anyway, we got like 15 minutes left, y'all. I do have to go this afternoon and pick up the grandbaby. I haven't seen her since Saturday night, and I miss that little girl. I really do. She is something that helps me with my overall wellness too, emotionally and mentally. She helps calm me down, keep me in the present moment. I have to concentrate when I'm with her because she is all over the place, wanting to go and do things, and wants me to read to her, play Play-Doh with her, cook for her, everything. It's so much fun. So much fun. She got a little chef outfit from my friend Kathy Saturday for her birthday. And it has a hat, oven mitt, an apron, some cookie cutters. It has, I think, a wooden spoon and a rolling pin and a whisk. And she likes to cook scrambled eggs anyway. So I will probably, when she spends 2 nights here, I will let her get in the kitchen and cook something, and we'll make a video, and that way I can send it to Miss Kathy as well. Yes, typical 4 and 5-year-old stuff. I love it though. She loves me no matter what I look like or anything. And that love you don't find very often. And with her, it's genuine and it's pure. And she's so innocent. I don't know how innocent now that she's going to school. She's definitely seeing the world through other eyes now with all the other children and everything. So I'm sure things are fixing to change, but it's okay. I'm excited about it. I'm happy about it. My calendar's on the wrong day again. I'm glad I'm doing these a few days ahead because I keep forgetting to change my calendar. Today says September 24th. If I then, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example that you also should do just as I have done to you. John 13, verse 14 and 15. Yes, it is culture shock when they start school. If they haven't been going to school and, you've pretty well been able to control their environment, and then all of a sudden they start school and it's a whole new world, a whole new world. But kids have to learn. They have to learn what makes this world go round and round. And the sooner they learn it and the stronger their own values and morals are, then the better off they'll be. So it is a learning process. And she's got to go through the steps of learning it. And hopefully they won't be too hard on her. Hopefully it'll be um, easy lessons. Y'all continue to pray for my daughter. Let me tell you what happened with her. Um, the school she teaches at, the school that my daughter teaches at has gone through some turnover in their staff. And also the Board of Education and the superintendent of schools and all of that, they're making a lot of changes. And so they had one teacher on my daughter's 3rd grade team who is in the National Guard or Army Reserves or whatever it is. Anyway, she got called up, so she had to go. So they have to fill her teaching position, and she's going to be gone the rest of the school year, basically. And so they were looking for someone to take that position. And they found a lady who agreed to take the position. However, her husband's a minister, so she's got church things to do. She has 8 children. Now, some of those they adopted, but still, she's raising 8 children. And I guess she thought she could handle working full time as well. So she was there a couple of weeks and made the decision day before yesterday that she was going to resign. And so she did just that. She resigned, and now they are without a 3rd grade teacher. Now, they had an opening for a 1st grade teacher. And so they did hire someone for that. And the last my daughter said was they were going to ask that teacher if she would take 3rd grade instead of the first grade, and then they will find somebody else for first grade later on, because third grade is a testing grade. And in first grade, you're self-contained. They don't change classes. They don't have two teachers. And you have to teach all subjects. In third grade, they have two teachers. The subjects are split. They do change classes. And you only have to teach, like my daughter teaches math and science, and her partner teaches reading, writing, and social studies. And so that's how, that's the differences between a first grade class and a third grade class. But because it is the first year that the kids get tested, it's an important year. And they need to have, okay, Daisy May, she says, I'm lurking and working. Of course you are. You're a hardworking lady. But it's a testing grade. It's an important grade. It's the first year that they are switching classes, having two teachers. So hopefully the lady is going to take that position, which will take the pressure off of my daughter a little bit, because she'll have the full, teachers that are needed there in that grade level, and then they can work on getting somebody for that first grade class. So stress level, still, the more you get into the year and the more things become routine and get calmed down, and then there's more on top of that and on top of that. So my daughter's stress level hasn't gotten better, so please pray for her. And I'm trying to get my granddaughter as much as I can to give her a break, kind of take some of that pressure off. And I miss my granddaughter, and she misses me. She calls me and cries on the phone. Granny, come get me. Granny, I want to come to your house. I'm like, I know you do, sweetheart. And if I didn't live 20 minutes away to where it would be a hassle to have to get up and take her to school in the morning, I'd let her spend the night on a school night and just get up and take her to school in the morning. But it's a hassle. And she doesn't like to go to sleep that much when she's with me, so she probably wouldn't sleep, and then she'd not do good in school the next day. So Mama hasn't allowed that yet. But like I said, this week I will have her Thursday night and Friday night, and all day Friday. It's going to be we're going to have a whole 24 hours. So that's going to be fabulous. We'll probably go back to the park that we found the other day. I did film a little bit, so I will have a video coming out of that. And I may video some more if I go. All right, tomorrow, 12 o'clock, I'll be here for trivia. I haven't heard from Elisa. She is still under the weather. I'm not sure if she'll be joining. I will find some trivia questions, and I'll be prepared to go. Trivia at noon tomorrow. And then I won't be on. Body Illusion has a live scheduled Friday night at 8 p.m. BJ has a premiere tomorrow, 1 Pacific, 4 Eastern. Of course, Daisy May, 8 a.m., sometime in the afternoon, and 8 p.m. Over there on her channel. I'm trying to think, who else? Star goes live on Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday at 1 p.m. Sherri from KY Philly and Diamonds, she goes live on Monday afternoon and Thursday evening, I believe it is. Matt from Surviving Together will be live this afternoon, I believe, at 6 p.m. I'll double check that and share it out on the community wall if that is happening today. And Handcrafted by Jacquie said that she normally goes live Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So look for her. I don't know if I'm missing anybody. Boldly Unshackled, they had a death in the family. She's not been doing the morning motivations. I do believe she will be back doing that starting this coming Monday. It's 8 a.m. or 8:15 a.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. So look for that. I will be there. I love those morning motivations. And on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I will have my workout video published for you. I will try to do them as premieres so that we can check in and chat and see how everybody's doing. Trying to think what else is going on. I'll be live Sunday morning, 9 a.m., where I'm reading Max Lucado's book, Traveling Light, study on the 23rd Psalm, and we are going to be in chapter 12, and there are, how many chapters? 18 chapters. So we are more than halfway through. And that will be Sunday. I try to go live on Mondays at 1 p.m. for about 30 minutes on Fun with Granny for the parents, grandparents, and caregivers with tips and tricks on teaching the youngsters. And then I will just have videos coming out for the kids on that channel. Chloe the Chewini, I will try to do a live stream on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. For a couple of hours where I'll run videos. And then I will be doing, like I said, with her channel overnight, maybe Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights just for watch hours. If you can come and support, I would appreciate it. Here on Kaleidoscope of Happiness, I will be doing some of those longer overnight type streams. I will have my music videos and some of the devotions on there as well. And I'm not sure, that'll probably start happening next week. I probably will work on getting Chloe's set up and started for this weekend. And then I'll start Kaleidoscope of Happiness next weekend. So I want to thank everybody who came to the live today. Thank everyone who watches on the replay. The replay is so important to us. Also, please go back and leave a comment on the live once it's published. And like I said, I'm going to go and put these channels in the description so that you can connect with them. All right. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and play that song on the way out, and I will see you soon. Bye now. Take myself down.
Echo hums a melody, soft as morning dew. Her hands weave magic, making old feel new. In her eyes, 1,000 stories bloom. She's got a kaleidoscope spinning bright, colors of love spilling into the night. Echo, echo, your heart's a rainbow glow. Every shade of joy, every seed you sow. Your kaleidoscope of happiness, it shines, it shows. Echo, echo, your love's the brightest flow. She braids her granddaughter's hair, whispers of the sea, tales of stars and moons where dreams roam free. Her laugh's a symphony, a gentle dance.